So you worked with all the top stars, Mahesh Babu, NTR, Pawan Kalyan. So what is it that you've learned from them in the process?
Oh, you know, I've always said that working with superstars is way more easy than working with the next bunch, because these guys are so secure of their position. By these guys I mean, like, like Mahesh Babu, Pawan Kalyan, Surya, um, they Junior NTR, they are very secure and very again, what you see is what you get. You know that what you're talking to them is what they are. You don't have to, like, wonder to read too much between the lines. You don't have to try to read between the lines. What you see is what you get, and it's I find it very easy dealing with those kind of people. It's very easy to go to work to, and when you know the person you're working with. And they all have been truly inspiring in many, many different ways to me. Like Mahesh he is at the top of his game, and even if the director says superb, amazing, he'll say one more. No, let me just do this one more. So even for the smallest shot, and I think he doesn't even have to. But he does it. And so those days when I feel tired, I'm like, enough. I look at these people, and even at this position, they want to push harder. So these things inspire me at work. And well, Pawan Kalyan, he's an amazing person. Like, people would be so shocked to know how he is in real life, because he might be Pawan Kalyan, power star, but, well, do you know that in Switzerland when we were shooting, I've never said this before, I think, in Switzerland when we were shooting, and he has, he's shy of crowds. Now what can I say? He's always in the middle of some 5,000, 6,000 people, but he's really shy, like, of shooting when there are crowds there. And so, like, in Switzerland we were shooting a song, and there were tourists and stuff like that, and he was so shy, and he was like, no, you don't put the step, let me walk. And then he wouldn't come out of his van, and then Trivikram had to go and say, you just come, you do it, no, you see, how I was like, are you sure? It's like, just watch. And then I was laughing, and you are power star. Like, this is exactly, there was cajoling, there was like, no, sir, you can do it. You said, like, really? I can do it? Really? So after I called him Papa Garu. So his pet name is Papa Garu. Papa Garu Randi, please. Yem parledu, So he's so blissfully unaware of of his craze and of his power over influence over people. He's very normal, and he's a very good person too. So these things inspire me as well. Surya has his just determination and his hard work. He has told me, like, initially he was ridiculed. Initially he had a lot of criticism from industry outside that he might not be a good actor. But look at what he has done now. I don't think anybody in India can play Atriya, Mani and Shivakumar like he did in 24. So it's just like grit, determination. And again, he's completely unaware of his effect on women, of his good looks. Completely unaware. He's like, yeah, really? You think so? So I think that the moment you think that you're a superstar, and that, I think that's when it goes south. So these people all have their hearts in the right place. Junior NTR, I find zero difference from, I worked with him in Brindavanam, which was 6 years back, to now in Janata Garage. This person is exactly the same. There has been no change whatsoever. Even in the slightest, I know how he will react to things, hits, flops, marriage, baby, the outside world, he has not changed for anybody, you know. And I that is an amazing too, because you know some people, my own friends, in if I don't meet them in 2 months, I'm like, who are you? You've changed so much, you know, the way they talk, everything changes. But it's difficult to find people who are rooted.
Right. So this is your round 2 with most of the top stars, right? What are your conversations like with them?
Now it's on a pally basis. I get along well with most of them, you know, like actually all of them. I get along really well with all of them, and I'd like to think I'm not difficult to be around. So the fact that I'm working with most of them again and again, I think is probably because they don't hate my guts.
What is Brahmotsavam all about, Samantha? This is, what has Srikanth written for you?
I'm very thankful to him, you know. I know it looks like there's so many actors in the film, but he has given me a solid role. And, you know, the trailer also starts with my voiceover.
Yeah.
So, it is a typical Srikanth Adala film. Like, again, it's something only he can do, to tell very... yeah, like I said, even in the order list, Chinna Chinna Utsavalu Kalapite Brahmotsavam Avutadi, and that's exactly what the film is.
Right. So you also have Kajal and Pranita in the film. How are your equations?
I don't have any scenes with Kajal. I had I think one scene with Pranita, but both of them have good roles in the film too, from what I know of the story. And yeah, I think that this film, it has a lot of love in the film, a lot of romance. So I think that it's been a while since Mahesh has done a film with this much of romance. You know, usually it's the romantic portion is always like a sidetrack in most of his films.
Right.
But this is, you
A
know,
proper
like in the foreground. Sorry, in like the main. Plot.
Okay, so we heard that you danced a lot for one of the songs in the film. Does it still freak you out?
Well, I had to look drunk while I was dancing that song, so so I just passed it off in that. But yeah, dancing doesn't come as easy to me as acting does.
Right, we are equally excited about you know. So what can we expect from that film?
Well, it's the first time that I've done quirky comedy, and well, the trailer and the teaser has been appreciated. I'm very happy with the way the film has come out. I'm really glad that, you know, Trivikram sir, he kind of didn't do the whole again superstar film, and did a nice, you know, story.
Right.
And I think that it's come out really well. It has all his like signatures on it all over. It's completely a Trivikram film. You know,
Right.
we are just part of his idea and his story, but it has him completely all over the film.
Right. So almost feels like Trivikram Srinivas has written the story for you. Did you actually bribe him?
I wish this was true, and I wish I had this influence over anybody in the industry. No, I think he had this script for a very long time, but he didn't have the opportunity because he was always stuck doing like really big heroes films. And this script, I think, is one of his during Attadu itself he had this script actually. So I think because his next film got a little pushed because you know, the heroes dates and
Right.
stuff, so he had this time to do so that's how happened. And the thing is, you know, even in a Ye Maya Shaisave, it's actually the boy and girl have equal roles. But when it comes to a love story, the girl always happens to look like she's the center of attention. You know, because usually we're so used to seeing films where it's like it's hero worshipping. That when a girl slightly has a better role than normal, you immediately think that it's you know, focused towards the girl, or it's a heroine oriented film. But I think Nitin and me have very equal roles and equal parts to play in this film.
Right. Trivikram and you almost seem like good friends, you know, and same with Nitin. So was it easier for you to work with friends on?
Absolutely, Trivikram is my like 24-hour friend. I can call him at any time of the day, and you know, he's really my anchor. You know, I have these. When I stress, I go cuckoo, like almost like go. It's very difficult to kind of calm me down. I think very few people have that ability to calm me down in such high pressure situations, and out of those few people, he's definitely one of them.
Right. Samantha, AA is about connecting with your roots, we are told.
And acting, I'm just having fun. Half the time, like, you know, like, in that film, I just did whatever I wanted to do. I was goofy, I didn't care, like, you know, how it's going to look on screen. I was just having fun, and I really hope that people like me having fun and not think I'm a complete idiot. It is a very sweet story. It's not a love story, so it touches upon family and, you know, your relationship with your mom, dad. It has a lot of things, and I think that he's told this story very beautifully.
Right. So what is your character like?
She's a rich, spoiled brat, and Vikram thinks that's me. But yeah, she's a rich, spoiled brat.
And Brahmotsavam?
Brahmotsavam
is a contrast?
She's a rich, unspoiled brat. Yeah, but she's rich.
So that's the catchword.
That's the, you know, the same adjective.
So is that what gets you to sign such project?
Wow, is that how shallow I come across? Yes, that's what it is. That I get to play rich, spoiled, and unspoiled brats. That's what it is.
Right.
That's what it takes for me to sign a film.
All right. Your pictures with Sitara all over and create a lot of memes also. So is she a adorable
I've
dog?
become super famous thanks to Sitara. She's made me famous overnight. I know I'm seeing all these pictures of both of us. Look at her. It's very difficult to not like her. She's too adorable, and she's so quick, and she's always dancing and all these expressions. Mahesh hates me for this, but she's definitely going to be a superstar heroine. And Mahesh says she'll become a scientist. I said, sure, she'll play a scientist in the film. Like, shut up. So yeah, I'm sure that she's going to be amazing. You know, she already has so many videos of her dancing, and she's so, you know, articulate and expressive. She's too adorable, and I'm completely in love with her.
Right. What does she talk to you? Like she has looks like she has cute conversations.
At that point of time, I had bought her some nail polishes, so she was actually showing me the nail polish, and those memes were so cute. I got every kind of possible explanation for those pictures. But yeah, it was Sitara telling me, look at my nail polish. I wore the same nail polish that you gave me.
Right. Okay. Talking about your Kannada film remake, U-Turn. So are you trying to look at experimenting with the kind of roles? Or what got you to sign?
Well, I see. I think right now, especially in you know, what's happening in the current scenario, is that content has become king. You know, it's the star worshipping and everything is reducing, and content is coming to the front. So I believe that in making good films now, you know, and U-Turn is not some heroine centric film or, you know, some showreel of my ability to be a great performer, but it is a really nice script. Yeah. And the work is in progress. It's not going to start like any time now. It's still work in progress. But I'm really eagerly waiting to start that film.
So are you getting bored of the kind of roles that you're being offered of late?
Yeah, as in the fact that, you know, I haven't signed any film after Janata Garage is that's the main reason, because nothing is really you know, exciting me, and I really don't want to get into that that same
Stereotypical, yeah.
stereotypical roles, repeating myself, repeating my expressions. Like when I'm acting, I know, oh my god, I've done this expression like 100 times before. Stop. So yeah, I don't want to do things that force me to become repetitive.
Right. So is there something that Samantha craves for, looks for in your own life? Is there something that you...
In my own life, well,
Is peace something that...
Yeah, I'm looking for, like I said, I've just been so caught up in, with work. I'm looking to find stability and peace outside of work too. Usually my work is my yoga, I forget everything when I'm in front of the camera, and I just give it my all. I'm just looking for something else to replace, this as well. I want to look at stability in my personal life and calmness there too.
Right. So Samantha, you're a role model for a lot of people. Is there any advice you want to give to people who look up to you?
Well, I think that I'm just like anybody else, and anybody can have a dream. Well, I'm a clear example of anybody can have a dream. You come from nothing, so you dream big, but dreaming big also comes with a lot of hard work, a lot of breaking down, but coming back up. And I have broke down in front of the whole world, like everybody saw that I broke down.
Yeah.
And it's okay, it's okay to break down. It's okay to have bad days. It's okay to not want to get out of bed on some days, and it's okay to have heartbreaks. It's okay to have relationships fail. All these things are okay, everybody has it in their life. Maybe not many people talk about it, but I would like to say that I have I have been a bad daughter. I have said lies. I have been in bad relationships. I have not been the best friend. Not been so it's okay. I have been there, and I have come past all these things, and so I just want to say that it's okay. You can do it. There's never too late to get up and be better and work harder. Only thing that I would say is work hard. Work really, really hard. Don't expect anybody else to do it for you. Don't expect your mom or your dad or your boyfriend or your husband to do the hard work for you. Do it yourself.
Right.